Hello, my name is Hao Tan. I'm excited to share our work entitled On-Call Workload Differences in Neurosurgery, Resident Call Weather, and a Departure from Colored Cloud Labels on behalf of our authors. Designating residents as black or white clouds based on perceived workload differences is a time-worn tradition in neurosurgery. Here, we investigate whether neurosurgery on-call workload differences exist between subjective peer-derived labels. In doing so, we also introduce more inclusive terms for such perceived differences. We exchange the archaic cloud color scheme in favor of resident weather. We retrospectively studied 3 consecutive classes of 3 residents. For each resident, objective workload measures over the first 4 months of their PGY2 year were extracted from the electronic medical record. Residents then completed a survey where they designated both themselves and their co-residents with sunny, neutral, or stormy weather labels from least to greatest perceived workload. Afterwards, intra-class workload differences were assessed between these label designations. Now, for our results. With the surveys, residents were able to unanimously identify the stormy or sunny resident within their respective classes. However, the workload patterns characteristic of these labels were inconsistent between classes. This was especially true for stormy residents. In the first class, the stormy resident responded to the most emergent consults and performed the most procedures. Meanwhile, in the second class, the stormy resident performed the most procedures but had the fewest consults. Finally, the converse was true in the last class, the third class, where the stormy resident saw the most consults but performed the fewest procedures. In conclusion, we detected objective workload differences among junior neurosurgery residents. However, such differences did not consistently align with subjective peer-derived weather labels. Further investigation into this matter could be of interest for curriculum design and surgical education purposes. And finally, with our introduction of resident weather, we present a more inclusive alternative to the cloud color scheme for our field to consider adopting. Thank you so much.